What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one was played at Blizzcon, which of course is the global finals of Starcraft 2. Spawning here in the bottom right-hand corner of Dreamcatcher LE, playing with the blue Terran pieces. He's currently down in this series, but certainly not out just yet. His name is HeRoMaRinE. And his opponent, spawning in the top left-hand corner, playing with the red Protoss pieces. He's currently up in the series, wants to end this thing right here and right now. His name is Zest. So guys and girls, game number one was an absolutely awesome and very fun-filled first matchup between these two players. And I gotta say, Zest showing us why he is such a dominant Protoss player really played that thing very well. I mean, I was absolutely shocked as to, HeRoMaRinE kind of letting Zest dictate the game. So I think in game number two, if you're HeRoMaRinE, or if I'm HeRoMaRinE, I am not allowing Zest to dictate what happens and go on 4 bases, so on and so forth. I am kind of taking the action to him and really trying to dictate the outcome of this game number two. The question is, though, if you're HeRoMaRinE, do you want to go for a little bit of some cheese in this game, or do you want to play the macro-focused game, which is usually what HeRoMaRinE is just so good at? Looks like a Gateway Cybernetics core is going to be coming out here for Zest. So relatively standard. We are going to see that barracks into the orbital command, and then most likely into the natural command center. Reaper's going to be coming out now for HeRoMaRinE. And that natural command center is now going down. So we're gonna, in this game, guys, it's such a chess match between these two players because they're very equal in skill level. So when you're kind of just, on the outside looking in, it really looks like, okay, HeRoMaRinE's not out of this thing just yet. He's got a, he obviously has a very good, shot at tying up the series, going to a game number 3. Zest is thinking, I want to end this thing right here and right now. I mean, that's obviously what you're thinking. You want to 2-0 your opponent, get in, get out, and then, of course, move on to the next series in your group. Which, guys, this was played at BlizzCon 2018. This, of course, this series, this game in particular, was played at BlizzCon, which, as I said, is the global finals of StarCraft 2, the biggest event of the year for these guys. And this was played in Group B of the group stages, which is a best-of-3 series. So every game counts, guys, of course, in pretty much whether you're playing a best-of-3, a best-of-5, whatever the case might be, it is very important. Every game is extremely important. So it does look like Zest is across the map here. He is going to go ahead and try to, delay this command center from going up. And now we got a Stalker as well as an Adept that are going to be here at that natural command center, at least at this point. That Nexus has gone down, has finished up here. And the question is, it looks like a little bit of some micro. They're going to try to go ahead and get that Widow Mine. Does not look like that's going to be the case, at least at this point. And a couple, another Stalker is now joining the fight here. And it does look like that Widow Mine is going to be in a pretty good position right now. That Widow Mine is going to try to burrow back down. This is just really, textbook play here by Zest. He is playing this game absolutely brilliantly. The Blink upgrade is going to be coming for those Stalkers out of the Twilight Council. Robotics facility is going to be coming up here, as well as another gateway. Warp Gate is being researched. That is going to be finished here very, very shortly, which is pretty much the most standard upgrade you could get as a Protoss player. So it does look like our Terran player is going to try to get a little bit of some scouting information. Is probably going to see that robotics facility is going down. So that's a pretty big ordeal for HeRoMaRinE, seeing exactly, or trying to see, what is essentially going on. Does look like that engineering base going down now for HeRoMaRinE. He's got a couple more barracks going down as well. So he's kind of, it looks like HeRoMaRinE is going for a little bit of the same in this game. He's going for kind of the same sort of, the same sort of army composition that he did in game number 1, which I don't think is necessarily a bad idea. Just sometimes you have to kind of throw your opponent off, like simply, seeing that there is that third Nexus now going down here for Zest. HeRoMaRinE, I don't believe, knows about this, and this can turn into a problem later on down the line here in this game, because Zest is trying to kind of control what goes on in the game, and that's what I said was kind of the tail of the tape in game number 1. Does look like +1's going to be coming out of HeRoMaRinE, out of that engineering bay, as well as Stimpack. He is going to start also getting some siege tanks out. Like that decision a lot, to get more and more siege tanks. They can provide so much value for you. But, you know, Zest is really, you know, he's taking the fight to his opponent. Kind of keeping his opponent on his toes, trying to keep the Terran player at home. And that's like the most important thing when you're playing in this matchup. Make sure that the Terran player isn't, you know, the one, you know, doing a lot of the drop play with the medevacs. That Observer is going to see kind of exactly what's going on. Looks like these Stalkers are going to try to start moving up onto the high ground. You're going to go for the blink, and they do just blink away. They do get one of those Widow Mines for their troubles. But all in all, we are setting ourselves up for a macro-focused game here, and I love it. We are going to see those +1/+1 upgrades coming out of the Forge. And then we're going to see another gateway going down, as well as Charge is going to be researched here out of the Twilight Council. Stimpack's going to be finishing up here for our Terran player. And that's a pretty standard, of course, upgrade for the Terran player. Looks like there's going to be a little engagement here right outside of the ramp to that natural command center for HeRoMaRinE. But we're setting ourselves up here for, as I said, guys, somewhat of a macro-focused game. And Zest, wow. Zest is feeling so confident going for that 4th goal, Nexus here. And it's going to be at the gold base. So the longer this game goes, I am going to be feeling very worried here for HeRoMaRinE. Now, it does look like HeRoMaRinE very well might start moving out here. And I like this decision a lot. He is going to... you know, he sees that 3rd base is now down and is mining. The 4th base is going to be going down here. So very soon, this is, you know, going to be very scary for HeRoMaRinE to have to deal with if he's not careful. Now, these Stalkers are going to see kind of what is going on here. Does look like the siege tank is going to try to, you know, get a decent positioning here. And it's all going to come down to, you know, the engagement here. HeRoMaRinE is starting to move up here. It looks like he's going to try to get a good position with those siege tanks. And once again, Zest is going to try to jump on this army here. It looks like he's doing exactly that. The beautiful surround here almost of all of these Terran units. Beautiful play here by Zest. And Zest's going to have a massive, you know, warp in here. And I don't know if our Terran player really has enough to engage this army, and it looks like he's going to be shoot and going back home. And while this is all going on, that gold base is now finished. So at this point in the game, HeRoMaRinE has no idea that this 4th base is down. He knows he's on 3 bases. Looks like, you know, I mean, Zest is playing this absolutely brilliantly. This is textbook type Protoss play. +2/+2 is just now going to be finishing up. Question is Zest going to go for a push here relatively soon, or is he just going to, you know, allow that 4th base to really start mining here? You know, the Terran player, HeRoMaRinE, he's not out of this thing just yet. He's got to just, you know, kind of figure out exactly what's going on. Observers are all over the place. Zest is really controlling the pace of this game. He knows exactly where his opponent is. And now that gold base is going to be going down, his economy is going to be absolutely booming at this point. So here we go. Looks like we are going to have some of those Stalkers are going to try to engage that army slightly. I think this is all just kind of slowly delaying, you know, what the Terran player is trying to do here. Concussive shells is going to be researched out of that tech lab for the Marauders for our Terran player. So the Terran player, I mean, you know, he's getting some of those Liberators out now, and it looks like he is going to go ahead and he's going to blink back. And here we go. HeRoMaRinE looks like he's going for essentially an all-in here. He's got a lot of SCVs here to really guard against and kind of start helping a lot of these units. But just like that, Zest is absolutely jumping on top of this army. He's blinking in all different directions, absolutely swallowing this army composition of HeRoMaRinE, but HeRoMaRinE somehow, some way is holding on, at least at this point in the game. Another massive warping is going to be coming in here, and HeRoMaRinE somehow is just barely holding on here. And it looks like HeRoMaRiNE's going to look and see if this fourth base is down. He does see that that fourth base is now down. Going to try to get as many of these kills on these probes. Looks like he's going to get essentially all of them. Beautiful play there by HeRoMaRinE, trying to slowly crawl his way back into this game. And Zest looked like he was about to swallow that army whole, but beautiful play there by HeRoMaRinE. +3 is just going to be finishing up here. Nice force fields there. Looks like he's going to get a couple of those kills on a couple of those medevacs. Does do exactly that. Delaying this just for the time being here. He is going to target fire some more of these units, as well as those Widow Mines. And HeRoMaRinE looks like he's taking a lead here. Beautiful force fields, really holding on here. Absolutely beautiful play, and GG is called. And Zest wins this series 2-0 against his opponent. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between Zest and HeRoMaRinE, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.